Hello and welcome back to Dukascopy TV and to another Targets in Focus interview. My guest today is Andre Mattar, who's a Senior Account Manager and Analyst at Financial Management Group. Andre, today we're looking at the euro-dollar, the cable and the euro-yen. So let's start with the euro-dollar. Now we've seen this pair head lower after an acknowledgement by the markets that recent US data could make any further easing by the Fed increasingly unlikely. How do you see this pair faring as we look ahead to the short, mid and long term?
Well, basically for the euro-dollar, I see a much lower euro. Situation in the eurozone is much critical than what it is in the United States. So comparing apple to oranges, we have a rotten apple in the eurozone. For the 1 month period, I see going back to the 118.35 area. Break of that will definitely open the door for almost parity to the U.S. currency. On the long-term outlook, we could be looking at a double bottom. And a double bottom is below the parity back to the November 1st, 2000, when we hit 84, 85 range on the euro. And that is a very support there, and an indication from the weekly charts and monthly charts are all pointing to that direction. At that area, I think the eurozone can able to compete with the United States on sales and so on. At a much higher euro, it's difficult to export, such as the Greeks, Spaniards, and so on.
Okay, moving on to the pound-dollar. This pair has also moved lower ahead of UK retail sales. Tell us your predictions and how you think this pair will fare in the coming months.
Well, the pound is almost an indicative of what the euro. Pound has been in a very quiet period for the last couple of weeks. And it is like being in the eye of a hurricane, where you get the clear skies when you're in the eye. And I do see the pound moving sharply down, no matter what the outcome of retail sales and any economic indications coming out of the UK. They are affected by the eurozone. 1 month target, I see it going back to 150 area, 155, 150, 55 area. Below that, 3 months, again, this is a weekly chart indicating 146 range. And long term, again, we're still in a major down move, all the way down to 133.50 area, which is also double bottom that we've seen several years ago.
And finally, the yen. Now, we know the yen has been a safe haven for many investors, and this has somewhat frustrated the Bank of Japan as they continue to try and depress the currency. How will the euro-yen move a month from now?
Well, the yen is a safe haven currency. As the euro falls, I think people will be going into the yen. Don't forget, fall in the euro and sterling would also open the door for equity markets in the United States to tumble. The VIX index on Monday was at its lowest point in 6 years. So that is an indication of sell-off in the risk asset. I see the yen strengthening. Euro-yen would be falling down to 1 month period. I see support around 92.50. But that's a very minor support. Long-term, 84.50 and as low as 81.25 and 82 area. The yen should be roughly back to around 63 to the US dollar. So we are going to be also seeing a major down move in the Dow index. And that's an indication of where the euro is also falling.
Okay, thanks Andre for joining me today. That's all we've got time for at the moment. Targets in Focus will be back again on Monday, but for now, goodbye.